Welcome to Rhode Island Heritage Month's first virtual celebration. The Rhode Island Historical Preservation and Heritage Commission has offered a free, family-friendly festival for 41 years that has allowed people from all over the state an opportunity to partake in various cultures and traditions through art, dance, and musical performances. During these unprecedented times, we are excited to be able to virtually showcase the rich cultural histories and talents of Rhode Islanders for you today and every Saturday during September. I'm pleased to introduce to you Kobi Dennis, a lifelong community activist and the Diversity and Inclusion Director of the YMCA of Greater Providence as our virtual celebrations host. Kobi, take it away.
Thanks, Paul. Good day, everyone. Thank you for joining us for Rhode Island Heritage Month's first virtual celebration. As Paul said, Rhode Island's Heritage Festival is a fun-filled day that takes place annually every September, where hundreds of Rhode Islanders come out to travel the world in one day. Due to COVID-19, this year we decided to bring the festival to you. Each Saturday, we will be showcasing cultural groups, performances, crafts, and even some cooking from around the world. This year, we are pleased to have the Rhode Island Expansion Arts Program as a partner. The Rhode Island Expansion Arts Program is supported by a collaboration between Rhode Island Foundation, Rhode Island State Council on the Arts, and the Rhode Island Council for the Humanities. The Rhode Island Expansion Arts Program offers funding and organizational assistance to community-based, culturally diverse arts and cultural organizations. It supports small organizations whose programs and missions center on the cultural practices and traditions of Rhode Island's diverse peoples. Daniel Kirchner is next to tell us more about this wonderful program.
I'm Daniel Kirchner, Senior Philanthropic Advisor at the Rhode Island Foundation, and I oversee the Expansion Arts Program here. At the Rhode Island Foundation, we're really about building strong, vibrant, dynamic communities, and we know that the arts are a critical part of that. Participation in the arts, access to the arts. And if everyone in Rhode Island is going to have equal opportunity to participate in the arts, we need to make sure that the arts activities reflect the diverse peoples and population of Rhode Island. And that's why the Expansion Arts Program plays such a critical role. We really work with organizations whose programs and missions reflect the diverse populations of Rhode Island, especially Asians, Latinos, African Americans, and Native Americans. The program's unique in that we provide professional development, baseline support of $10,000 a year for a cohort of 4 organizations over the course of 3 years. The program was actually started with a challenge grant to the Rhode Island Foundation from the National Endowment for the Arts in 1985. $200,000 challenge grant. We met that challenge, and since 1989, we've awarded over $900,000 to organizations participating in expansion arts programs. One of the key features of the Expansion Arts Program is the cohort model. For the last 15 years or so, we've been working in a cohort model for capacity building. It's really important for a couple of different reasons. One is that the organizations help each other. They build strong relationships and build intercultural bridges among themselves. The Rhode Island Foundation, working in partnership with the Rhode Island Council on the Arts and the Rhode Island Council for the Humanities. I think working together, the program is stronger. We each bring different strengths to the design and implementation of the program. It's been an important part of the program's success.
So I'm Randy Rosenbaum. I'm Executive Director of the Rhode Island State Council on the Arts. We're a state agency, and our role is to support artists and arts organizations throughout Rhode Island. One of our major priorities is ensuring that we're supporting all of the communities, particularly communities of color, throughout the state of Rhode Island. In that, we've done a number of different programs and initiatives, and one of the longest lasting is our partnership with the Rhode Island Foundation and the Rhode Island Council for the Humanities on a program called Expansion Arts. Are organizations that need to develop their organizational structure, boards of directors, the way they go out and raise money in the community, the programs that they do and the programs that they develop that support the communities that they serve. And so the collaboration with the Rhode Island Foundation and the Rhode Island Council for the Humanities has been particularly important for us as we address our mandate to serve all the people in our state.
The humanities are about preserving and expressing cultural heritage. And that takes place in museums and archives, but it also takes place in our communities, on our streets, in our town halls, in our parks, in our schools, in our churches. That's a really important dimension of preserving and expressing cultural heritage. So that's what Expansion Arts is all about. And that's why the Humanities Council is proud to be part of Expansion Arts.
And we're really proud of the alumni. We've had a number of alumni who have received substantial recognition since participating in the program. The Tomaquag Indian Memorial Museum in 2016 was one of 10 organizations around the country to receive the highest honor from the Institute of Library and Museum Services. Also, Ray Watson from the Eastern Medicine Singers, in 2016, he received one of the Rhode Island Foundation's Innovation Fellowships here, $300,000 over the course of 3 years for implementing his ideas around cultural equity. A number of the organizations that have participated in the program have gone on to be quite successful in the Rhode Island Foundation's grant-making. Organizations like Rhode Island Black Storytellers, Eckes Theater, and Tomaquag Indian Memorial Museum has received substantial grants from the foundation since participating in the program. And that's one of our hopes for the program, is that the organizations will come through the program, be on a better path to sustainability, and be able to compete better, not only in our grant processes, but in grant possibilities of other funders, both in Rhode Island and beyond.
My name is Darrell Black Eagle Jameson. I'm a clan chief of the Picasset Wampanoag tribe, and I'm the drum director for the Eastern Medicine Singers.
My name is Gabriel Martinez. I'm the president of the Colombian American Cultural Society.
Hi, my name is Rosangela Tavares, and I am the president of the Rhode Island Cape Verdean Heritage.
My name is Dr. Amrut Patel. I'm a president of India's Rhode Island.
Hi, my name is Silapon Namasuti. I'm president of the Aleutian Community Center that's based in Rhode Island.
Hello, I'm Loren Spears. I'm the executive director of Tomaquag Museum.
I had the opportunity to participate in the Expansion Art program.
Expansion Arts helped us by giving some financial help for 3 years into organization development. They also give us some consultants to help us build a web page, do some financial management, as well as board governance and social media. And the staff is wonderful. Everyone works as a team, and we also get to meet our cohorts.
Gained a lot of knowledge, a lot of technical support, a lot of different things that really helped us to get up off the ground and be a lot more professional.
Because of the education we received through the Expansion Art programs, it has helped us expand our organization in many different ways.
Our mission is to preserve the heritage of Cape Verde.
We always focus in our youth to teach them our folklore, our music, heritage, so they know what they're coming from.
Our membership also has grown to almost 400 plus.
With the grant, we started doing an International Children's Day. The last year we attracted about 250 kids, and we are very proud of that, and we want to continue that.
Tomaquag Museum also went through the Expansion Arts program that is run by the Rhode Island State Council on the Arts, the Rhode Island Foundation, and the Rhode Island Council on the Humanities, and it's such an important program promoting cultural arts. You know, sometimes it's referred to as folk arts.
So this has all been because of the benefits we have it through the Expansion Art programs.
Without them, we cannot be able to do it.
Hi, my name is Elena Calderon Patiño. I'm the director of the Community Arts Program at Rhode Island State Council of the Arts. Many of the Expansion Arts Program participants and alumni have received scholarships to attend regional and national conferences throughout the years. Not only are they attending conferences, but now they're also presenters at these conferences.
This program is really designed to recognize and move in a direction of supporting these organizations that honors the role that they play in the ecosystem and in our communities.
Many cultural organizations have taken part in the Rhode Island Expansion Arts Program. Today we will start with Rhode Island's only Indigenous museum dedicated to sharing their culture, arts, and history from a first-person perspective. I present to you the Tomaquag Museum.
In our Narragansett Indian Church exhibit, you can learn about the leaders of our church from the very early days like Samuel Niles all the way to the modern era of Reverend Wallace Hazard. It also includes the handwritten sermon notes of the late Reverend Harold Mars and a beaded bookmark made by the late Roland Mars. You can learn more about this exhibit here at Tomaquag Museum, or you can check out our road tour called the First Peoples Road Tour. One of the most popular exhibits is the Narragansett August Meeting Powwow exhibit. It's special because the Narragansett August Meeting is the oldest recorded Native gathering in the whole entire United States, 344 years. And the Narragansett August Meeting Powwow actually stems from our traditional Thanksgivings, of which we have 13. A powwow today is a Native gathering where we come together to celebrate our culture and tradition and share that with the public. And our exhibit spotlights that. You can see historic clothing, contemporary clothing, traditional artwork, and musical instruments. Wampum is considered very sacred to us, and so in our beadwork exhibit, we spotlight and feature wampum. The centerpiece was done by a Narragansett youth. It represents the tribal community. It's the tribal seal. Beadwork was originally done with stone, bone, antler, shell, clay, and wooden beads, to name a few. Wampum is still revered today as a sign of honor and respect. We represent our culture and community through the imagery. Ellis and Tarzan Brown exhibit is one of my favorite exhibits in the museum because it spotlights a hero for the Narragansett people. Ellis and Tarzan Brown won the Boston Marathon not just once, but twice. Heartbreak Hill is actually named because of his feat in beating Johnny Kelly in 1936. He also was an Olympian in 1936. Ellis and Tarzan Brown is a hero for his athletic prowess, but he's also a hero for making the Narragansett people visible during a time of invisibility after detribalization in the 1880s. It took 100 years before we became federally recognized as a tribal nation.
The Quisqueya in Action folklore group will be performing a merengue and bachata mix, promoting their traditional Dominican music and dance. Next up is the Hmong Rhode Island Association. They serve and support the Hmong community, including the youth and the elderly, and to preserve and promote cultural traditions and heritage. We are pleased to share with you a dance performance from their dance troupe that tells about the struggles of Hmong daily life and how the Hmong rise to self-efficiency.
Okay.
We are thrilled to have Lydia Perez join our festivities this year. She is director of Yoruba 2, a nationally renowned award-winning traditional music and dance group. Lydia has a long history of advocacy activities that increase cross-cultural understanding, cultural awareness, and self-esteem of children and adults. She will be singing and drumming for us today.
abuela, ¿a dónde está? Yo tengo el pelo pasú. Tú, sedita nomás, tu papá lo tiene lacio. ¿Y tu abuela dónde está? ¿Y tu abuela dónde está? Tu color te salió blanquito, las mejillas rosas, los labios los tienes finos. ¿Y tu abuela dónde está? Digo que mi bembo es grande y mi pasta colorada, pero dime por la Virgen, ¿y tu abuela dónde está? Como tu nena, es que como tu nena te salió blanquita, la sacan todo el día a pasear y yo con ganas de quitarte. ¿Y tu abuela dónde está? ¿Tu abuela dónde está? A ti te gusta el frustrante, a mí busca marihuana. Tú te la guillas de blanca. ¿Y tu abuela dónde está? ¿Y tu abuela dónde está? Tú eres blanquito enchapao, que te metes en sociedad pensando que no conozca la mamá de tu mamá. Aquí el que no tiene tinga tiene más tinga. Por eso yo a ti te pregunto, ¿y tu abuela dónde está? ¿Y tu abuela dónde está? La pobre está tan maltratada al verse tan maltratada. Mi abuela sale a la casa. ¿Y tu abuela dónde está? La pobre se está muriendo al verse tan maltratada que hasta tu perro le ladra. Si acaso a ti la va. Mira que yo la conozco. Se llama Nieta. Y tú comes en la cocina porque ella es negra. Y a verdad.
Another expansion art group is the Korean American Association. Each year, they bring award-winning Korean traditional music artist Jung-Hee. Accompanying her is her student, Seoyon Kim. Seoyon attends Wheeler School and has received the gold medal from K through 12 category for the Asian Traditional Performing Arts Competition and performed at the Kennedy Center in the Museum of Fine Arts in Boston. This event would not be possible without the support from sponsors. Here's a quick word from Neighborhood Health in Rhode Island.
In neighborhoods all over our state, there are people who need help. People just like you who've been laid off, who filed for unemployment. Family, friends, and neighbors who need health insurance. The people of Neighborhood Health Plan are here for you. Rhode Island has a special enrollment period to help you get coverage now. Call us today to see how we can help. It's why we're here. It's what we do for one another.
En todos nuestros vecindarios hay personas que necesitan ayuda. Personas como usted que han perdido su empleo y necesitan seguro de salud. Nuestro equipo de Neighborhood Health Plan está aquí para ayudarle. Rhode Island tiene un periodo de inscripción especial. Llámenos hoy. Para eso estamos aquí. Para ayudarnos el uno al otro.
The Cape Verdean Subcommittee commemorates and preserves the Cape Verdean culture to improve the well-being of Cape Verdean children and adults in the United States, and to foster brotherhood and understanding among Cape Verdeans. Here's a brief overview from their president, Rosie Tavares.
Hi, I am Rosie Tavares, and I'm the president of the Rhode Island Cape Verdean Heritage. And our mission statement is to preserve and educate and commemorate our independence. We've been around for 43 years. We've been known for putting the festival at India Point Park, which started with about 200, 300 people, and now brings together over 10,000 people. We are currently a board of 13. What we want to do is to bring our people together. So we introduced, the first thing that we did is introduce the International Children's Day, which is June 1st. We wanted to do because International Children's Day in Cape Verde, it's something that is so big, and we wanted to make sure that our children here could experience something we do in Cape Verde. For the past 3 years, we've been doing scholarships for high school students, 12 going into college. We decided to start with two $500 scholarships. The following year, we decided to increase that, and we gave it two $1,000 scholarships. And this year, we wanted to make it a little bigger, and we did a three $1,000 scholarship. And that's something that we want to continue to do, and that's something that we hope to get the support of our communities. Another thing that my organization wants to do is to become a resource, not only for Cape Verdeans that were born here, but also to those that are coming, a newcomer, and that they can count on us to become that bridge between Cape Verde and US. Years ago, Rhode Island Cape Verdean Heritage were granted some money from the Expansion Arts. We are very fortunate to be part of this program, not only because of the funding, but also because of the experience. In becoming part of the expansion, what I have learned is the basics of an organization. I have learned to do budgets. I have learned social media. And another very powerful and useful tools that Expansion Arts has given us, the mix of culture. And we have created a family with organizations outside of Cape Verde, like a Colombian organization, Indian organizations. They have taught us or given us the tools to actually become a very successful organization. As the president of Rhode Island Cape Verdean Heritage, my My vision for the future is to have this organization as big as it can possibly be. Is to be known in not only here, but to be known in other states. It may be have people start their own Cape Verdean organization so that we can teach other culture about our organization or our own culture. I can say that the future looks bright, and with the people that is part of our organization, we all have one goal, is to help our community to be able to, like I said earlier, become that bridge between Cape Verde and US, Cape Verde. And with that, I want to say thank you to everyone, and thank you to Expansion Art for always being there in helping us with what we need, having an open door to us and the opportunities that they have given us. And I want to say, please, we are here, we are volunteers, but we are doing it from the heart, and we are doing it with passion and love for Cape Verde. And we hope that you reach out to us, because we will be reaching out to you.
With the help of the Rhode Island Office of Library and Information Services, we were able to connect with local librarians who offered to demonstrate various cultural craft. All demonstration instruction can be found on the Rhode Island Historical Preservation and Heritage Commission's website. Sharon Branch of East Providence Public Library will be showing us how to make a Barcelos rooster, which is a traditional Portuguese symbol of integrity, honesty, and good luck.
Hi, my name is Sharon Branch, and I'm from East Providence Public Library. And I'm here today to show you how to make a traditional Portuguese symbol. It's called the Barcelos rooster. And it's an important symbol in Portugal. It means integrity and honesty and good luck. I decided to make this rooster because I'm part Portuguese, and there are a lot of Portuguese people living in East Providence, and I thought it would be fun to do a craft from Portugal. So first you want to get out all of your supplies. I have all different colored paints. Bright paints show up better on black, which is the traditional color of the rooster. I have a little dowel, or you could use a popsicle stick. I have a pencil, I have a googly eye, scissors, paintbrush, and I put my paints on a paper plate because you only need a little bit of paint. Lots of bright colors are important. So the first thing you'll do is you'll take a template of a rooster. This is the one that I found online, but you could draw your own, or any template would be fine. But this is the one that looks most like the roosters you'll see in Portugal. And the first thing you're going to do is cut out the rooster so it looks like this. Then you're going to trace it on cardstock. You go all around the edges, and then you'll cut this out like this until you end up with your rooster. You'll put it down on some paper where you can cover up your table so you won't get paint on it. And then you can start painting. Now, I've already started a rooster, so I can show you some of what I've done. So traditionally, the rooster has some hearts, some flowers, and lots of dots. He also has bright red feathers on the top and a yellow beak. But you can pretty much do whatever you want. But if you want it to look like the roosters in Portugal, then you'd want to have some hearts and some flowers and mostly lots of dots. So I'm just going to continue doing my dots. And remember, the brighter your colors, the better they'll show up on the cardstock. So you'll go all the way around, And you might want to do more flowers. And whatever you like, because it's your rooster, and it's really a lot of fun to just be creative and do your own design. Then when you're finished, you let it dry. You make sure you get your googly eye and glue it right there. And then when you're finished with that, you're going to take your stick and you're going to tape it to the back of your rooster with masking tape, or any kind of tape that holds it. And then you're finished, and you have a rooster from Barcelos, and it'll bring good luck to your home. Have fun making your rooster.
These are unprecedented times, challenging how the YMCA works to strengthen community as we have for nearly 170 years. But we've always found ways to help people and communities in times of crisis. Right now, Ys across the country are providing emergency childcare, shelter, food programs, and outreach to seniors. But we can't do it alone. Whether you're connected to the Y or have a fond Y memory, we need you to stay with us. Reach out to your local Y today and stay with us for a better us.
The India Association of Rhode Island serves over 3,000 families of Indian origin living in Rhode Island and in the surrounding communities. This next video clip highlights some of the performances they have done over the years.
Granny, what is Indian diversity? I don't know anything about it. It's the culture and traditions of our many different regions. Come, I'll take you on a journey.
In this next video, Isha Magavi from the India Association of Rhode Island shows us how to make rasamali, a delicious treat.
Hello all and welcome. I am Mrs. Isha and I am a cultural committee member of Indian Association of Rhode Island. Today I'm going to tell you one of the most delicious recipe prepared in India, which is known as ras malai. Here are the ingredients of it: milk, sugar, dry fruits, lemon juice and cardamom powder. Now let's see how this is being prepared. First, let's bring the milk to boil. Once the milk is boiled, we add lemon juice and stir a little till milk starts curdling. We can see immediately milk starts curdling. Once it curdles completely, we need to remove and drain the excess water and just keep the milk, the thick milk portion. And now strain the excess of the water from the milk with the help of a cotton cloth. This is how it will look. It will be very soft portion, and now we need to tie it with the cloth and keep it for at least around 15 to 20 minutes so that the excess water drains away. Till the curdled milk is settling down, let's prepare sugar syrup. For this we require 1 cup of sugar and 1 cup of water. Let this mixture boil nicely. After 15 to 20 minutes, our curdled milk is ready to knead. Let's knead this portion and prepare small balls of it. Our flattened balls are ready. Let's not make it a proper ball. Let's keep it a bit flat itself. And now this goes into the sugar syrup that we have been boiling it. And let's cover this mixture for around 10 to 15 minutes on low flame. Let's take the remaining milk and boil it to prepare a thick solution. Add sugar, half a cup of sugar, half tablespoon of cardamom powder, 1 tablespoon of nuts, and let's boil this mixture till this becomes a thick milk. The milk balls that we prepared are ready. It has doubled its size and now it's ready to be served. While getting out, just squeeze the excess water from these balls and take it into a serving bowl. Started to thicken. Let's boil it for some more time. The milk has thickened very well. Now let's cool down this mixture. Once the milk has cooled down completely, we can serve it and have it chill and enjoy this delicious recipe. Thank you so much. Here is another very quick and a yummy smoothie that I'm going to show you. The ingredients for this is we need a thick curd, milk, sugar and a mango pulp. You can also use fresh mangoes. Let's take all in our blender. Milk, and the pulp. Let's blend the mixture. serve it. Thank you.
Colombia in Rhode Island is an educational group dedicated to informing others about the diversity of the country of Colombia. Maria Cecilia Cano and her daughter, Angela Najarro Cano, will be sharing interesting facts about Colombians in Rhode Island and then a dance performance.
Hola. Hi, everyone. I'm Maria Cecilia Cano from Colombia in Rhode Island. And today we are going to share a tinto, which is Colombian black coffee. And we are going to share interesting facts about Colombians in Rhode Island. The first fact comes in the form of a question for you. I would like you to think of a time or a year perhaps when the first Colombians arrived in Rhode Island. And as you think of that, I'm going to take a sip of my tinto. Delicioso. Well, the first Colombians arrived in Rhode Island in the early 60s. They were recruited from cities like Barranquilla and Medellin to work here in the textile firms because of their skills. So that's the first fact that we would like you to learn. The second fact is about our folklore. And one of the most representative dances of Colombia is called cumbia. And it has in the steps, in the music, and in the clothing, the three ethnicities of the Colombians, the African, the indigenous, and the white European. So we hope that you enjoy one of our members of Colombia and Rhode Island, who at that time was 12, explaining to you a little bit about cumbia, and then a little bit older, a presentation of the dance cumbia. Ciao! You enjoy the video while I enjoy the rest of my tinto. Gracias.
My name is Angela Najarro Cano. I'm 12 years old, and this is who I am, my heritage. I know many things about Colombian dances. For example, cumbia. Cumbia comes from the northern coast of Colombia, like Barranquilla and Cartagena. And this dance, the background of it comes from Africa, and the music comes from Africa, and the beat sounds like this.
La historia de la muralla, no se me le escribió, la canalla, no se me le escribió, la canalla, la pluma del color, curando la carne nueva, hasta lejos se ve, la muralla, hasta que no la ve, en la playa, curando al que no vive,
Thanks for joining us today, and we hope that you will come back to join us next week. We'll be learning more about the diverse cultures of our fellow Rhode Islanders. There will be dance and musical performances, educational information, and we will learn how to make an Italian fresco painting as well as an origami lotus flower. There will be something for everyone to enjoy, and we hope to see you back here on our Zoom next week.